Hi everyone, welcome on in. It's very good to have you. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be having a pretty short stream. Um, until I get the other characters established. And until Pat either goes fully blind or gets his sight back, streams are going to have to be a little shorter. Just because ain't much you can do with a blind man. So, that being said, let's get her going. That man has been going in and out of the tailor quite a bit. Very interesting. Now, I have been playing for a while. Mainly to do my roles. So now I have daily roles to see how Pat's condition is evolving. So I log onto the server to do those roles. But also just to like have an opportunity to catch a few folk, say hi, while they're around Strawberry. My main challenge is coming up with a medical update telegram, not for today, because not a lot has changed today by the rules of last night, but for tomorrow. So that's what I'll be thinking of in the background while we're doing this. Pat is also now able to independently navigate to the telegram office. So we do have that. We can have at least that walk on our own. Don't need a nurse for that anymore. But the big open spaces are still quite frightening to him on account of him not being able to see like normal. So I'm trying to keep to that. I'm trying to not cheat that. Because it's too easy to, right? You could say, well, you know, if he goes right instead of left and he just follows along the buildings, technically there's not really any big open spaces for him to be frightened of or for him to have difficulty to navigate. Which, yeah, technically, I guess that's right. But that's thinking like a gamer and not like a person with a disability. I can plot that course as a player because I can see, but Pat can't. So how would he realistically have that inkling of like, oh yeah, let me just go that way? You know? Like, he knows this town, sure, but not the first thing you think of? Maybe not. And also for RP's sake, it's just a bit more interesting not to do all that. And if I could have like a dial to turn to adjust his walking speed on the fly, I would absolutely do that. No new telegrams. That's good. No news is good news. Eddie. Look, it's so cute. I think it's caught something. There we go. Park him back on the porch. I'm gonna let the cinematic cam do its thing. While it's doing that, I can say I have created a new character with the intention of having a medic, because I keep seeing medics' numbers dwindle, and I think we need more, not less. And plus, I'm used to medical RP from when I did Wild West roleplay on an ARC RP server. So I sort of know how that goes. And because of that, I did a little bit of a nod and a wink to the character I played on there with his name. What is this music right now? Like, no. We're not on a tropical getaway. Get out of here. What even is that? Good grief. But yes, so we have a medic alt, hopefully. I at least applied to the medical department with him. We'll see where that goes. If he doesn't get to be a certified medic, I may still play him as an uncertified medic, but then I can't call him doctor. I'd have to figure out some kind of nomer for him. And I'd have to get word out about his services. But those are all backup plans in case the main one fails. Obviously, he looks a lot different from Pat. He acts a lot different. So hopefully I'll get to showcase that character at some point. I've shelved Donovan, or Don, for now. He was my law alt, but we have so many law characters currently, also still in the cadet program, that I don't think now is a good time to have a law cadet. I think I would enjoy law RP for sure, but I don't think now is the time. And there is something to be said for timing. Dang, she was in a hurry. Aside from all that, my would-be criminal, I've also shelved him. Mr. Pace was his name, is his name. I had been sort of setting him up to be, like a terror of Lemoyne. But I wanted to do that with him being a gem cutter, first and foremost, but I can't figure out how to make perfect gems, so that's kind of put a big stick in my wheel, so to speak. So I'm just shelving him while I figure that out. And yeah, that means I can keep my focus on Pat and our new character, who I will introduce once he's ready. Yeah, so that's it for WildRP and my plans there. Other than those, if you were unaware, I've also been working on a tabletop role-playing system for far too long. Far too long. And it is called Echoes in the Void. It is a psychological horror tabletop role-playing system in the form of an attrition engine, I believe is what the technical term for it is. If that interests you, there is a link, if you scroll down, to the playtest material. I've published that playtest under the name Threadbound, which is the self-publishing company that I may or may not have to officially launch once everything is set to go. But yeah, that's the update on that as well. Now I'll shut up about hypotheticals and plans and what have you, and I will just play the damn game.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all's horses today, I swear.
I'm guessing Biscuit's been around fighting.
Yes, I'm just gonna think about my decisions for a second.
Biscuit has been around quite a bit. He tried to climb up to me earlier, but I kicked his butt back down.
Biscuit, you motherfucker! I mean,
Biscuit, you bastard.
don't do it again.
Oh, that's
That would fucking me up,
scary.
Riley.
holy
You've
hot
got-
dang.
You've got a little bit of dirt on your.
Well,
Yeah, just
You don't
just
say.
Well,
Gerald.
Can
Just
you
little-
just
it's
narrow
Barely
it down for me?
noticeable.
Just all over your back.
Oh, okay,
Nah, it's
okay.
very noticeable. Yeah, but
Hmm.
barely.
Yeah.
Just barely
Uh-huh.
see it.
Yeah.
but
Blends in with the
barely.
The
color.
shirt, the
probably.
shirt's supposed to be brown, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
of course.
accent.
It's a fashion choice.
Camouflage.
Yeah, I can barely see you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go wash my shit up.
Yeah, but you
Best of luck
be
getting
safe.
it all out.
Yeah, don't get kicked by a horse again.
Don't get
Probably.
bit by Biscuit neither.
Don't get hurt. That is kind of yep. mhm.
That's the general gist, yeah. Oh, jeez. Poor guy. That's what you get when you get back on the horse after being in an apartment for so long.
Yeah, bye.
That is too funny. That was Louise. She was in a dang hurry.
Trading Negro gave me dead shells when I bought them. I see that boy again, I'll show him what I will. I don't take lightly no cheats.
Ain't like that's nothing new.
Sometimes the in-game dialogue from the NPCs just kind of makes you raise a brow a little, you know what I mean? If you just heard what I heard. You probably have a raised brow too. Adios, Luis. Enjoy whatever job you just picked up.
Mayor's looking to keep building up through winter. Don't think the snow will hurt the wood any, nor his prospects. Damn fool's got rags for brains.
That's the way it goes.
That's just the way it goes. Goodness gracious. Let me see if I can get a better view than just the porch, because god dang it, that porch, I swears. You get sick and tired of it, don't you? I know I do. Holy hot diggity. We have a whole bunch of crap in this inventory because I'm fully intending to get an apartment for Pat that is not just your standard hotel room. And I'm doing that so I have some kind of plan. Also because, you know, I'm being a little optimistic maybe, but so far the rolls have been good. And if things continue that way, then, you know, Pat will regain his sight eventually. I will try to keep it a bit realistic, though. From my understanding, people who have been temporarily blind never regain 100% of their previous sight. And that's in the best of cases, which Pat's case is not. So, realistically, he can regain a maximum of 90% visual acuity, which doesn't sound that bad, right? It's just 10% less than what he could see before, but in terms of what that does for his vision, that's actually something he will notice quite strongly. But he may need glasses, at the very least. Crap, I have no food left. Do I have room? Okay. Maybe I won't walk behind this horse.
Hello.
Oh, NPC. Jesus, that scared me.
Good day, sir. Mm. Mm.
Hello, sir.
Howdy.
Them boys was down at the saloon fighting and breaking windows again. This place ain't surprising me yet.
There. That is one thing I will afford myself, is just the ability to at least... Yeah. Not the ability to at least crap. Hold on. The ability to at least go and feed my character. I assure you nothing's wrong with Pat's bowel movements. Dum 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 dum. Perfect. Now, if he really did this, that would be hilarious. But this is what he would do, like, usually if he's taking notes on anything out and about. So I'm keeping the emote ready, just in case. There. I think him having crossed arms is appropriate. What in terms of his expression, actually? What do I have it set to? Sad. I don't think he'd be sad anymore. Nah, just normal. Okay, never mind. I guess he's really damn happy today. What does that even look like when you look at him? Yeah, you can't really tell the difference because of the giant beard. That's hilarious. Okay, I like that. That's a big contrast to myself, actually, because if I smile... I do have a mustache and a beard, but you can still tell that I'm smiling pretty well, I think. I should really maybe not play Spotify anymore. I mean, these ads, man, I'm telling you, ridiculous. Dun, dun, dun. They're just like, hey, we need more teachers. So, you know, do that. Welcome to the government. They don't think ahead. Oh, actually, is there maybe a job I could steal? I don't know. I'm just looking for stuff to do, man. I can't make sausages every day. 2 skunk carcasses. That's just a slap in the face, because that's what got me in trouble in the first place. Trying to get skunk and I get ran over and get my head crushed because of a bad roll. Fishmonger. 25 wood shavings? Where in the shit? Also, I can't get where that is. I would need something in Strawberry. And there ain't nothing. Boy, I tell you what. Climb! There you go, good boy.
Fella was telling me last night, years back, folks bought these parts that weren't even of this world. Well, I gotta go.
See you then.
I'm trying to think. If I really wanted to go to Blackwater, how could I achieve this? I could ask for someone to bring me, but then I'd have to roll to see how stubborn Pat's gonna be today. Because I always used to do that anyway. Like, will I ask for help? Won't I? Well, let's roll and see how stubborn I am today, because I don't know. I don't personally have a problem with it, but maybe Pat does. I could just crawl around on all fours and hope for the best. Although I would have no idea whether it's nighttime or daytime, so I could just be feeding myself to the wolves. Feeding myself? No, myself. I could just be feeding myself to the wolves at that point. Yeah, or I could snag a random person who happens to pass me by in town. I think those are my 3 options. Ask for help, crawl around, or just volunteer someone to take me to Blackwater. None of those are particularly attractive. Now, also, let's make this abundantly clear, right? I'm not saying that people who are blind temporarily or permanently cannot move around independently, because they can. They've proven this time and time again. What this is showing is that I have no idea how to get Pat further than Strawberry.
Hello, sir.
Well, safely. Safely. I have no idea how to get him there safely. It's okay, I could get you there, boy. It's like that one game where you have one person who is in the front as an old, tiny person, not able to see shit. But they're in control of the car. And then you have a person in the back who's trying to give them instructions on how to drive. And then there's people like him who give me the heebie-jeebies and make me think they're about to rob me when I'm blind. Which I'm a sitting duck. I'm an easy target. What the hell are you doing, boy? Getting a job. Get the skunk one. Do us all a favor. Take it off the board.
Howdy. Hey, partner.
Howdy. Hmm.
How are you, mister?
Howdy. I reckon I ought to just telegram somebody and be like, hey, telegram. Maybe I'll telegram the rangers, just see who pops up. Yes. Yes, that is better than standing around uselessly. That only took me a half hour to come up with. It's fine.
Come on now, get moving, will you? Asswipe.
So, howdy y'all.
Come on, what the hell? Cocksucker. Come on. Yeah.
There we go. Howdy y'all. I'm kind of tired of hearing Strawberry and missing the rest of the crossing. If one of y'all would be so kind as to please bring me to Blackwater so I can get a change of scenery for a couple of minutes, I would be much obliged. Kind regards, Pat. I reckon it also makes sense. I reckon. But I think it also makes sense with Pat being a bit happier today that he would try to get somewhere beyond Strawberry for today. No way. Bird. I don't know where it went, but it was a pretty birdie. Oh, there it is. Pretty birdie.
Trading Negro gave me dead shells when I bought 'em.
Now I'm thinking if Louise sees that telegram and comes back, she might say something like, "Hey, Pat, why didn't you ask me earlier when you saw me?" The answer would be, because I don't plan nothing. I just suddenly had a desire to go there. So there, that's my explanation. It's an impulsive thing, kind of. A little bit. Oh, I just also thought of something. Now I'm really hoping they bring us to Blackwater. Because, see, the main reason why Pat doesn't like to go to Blackwater is because when he looks around, all he can see is Atticus and Imogen and Emmett. All of the people that he has known that have come to pass or gone away from the crossing. So it's a ghost town for him in that sense. It's a town full of ghosts from his past. But now that he can't see, I wonder if that changes anything for him. I wonder.
Always something going on around here.
That cat is gone. I've also seen this lady a lot today. The one that we just saw stomping over the cat. But I don't know who she is. She doesn't say much of nothing. But I'm intrigued. Because she has an outfit on that I've seen on a couple of NPCs. Dang it.
Yeah, so...
Do I know that girl? I don't know. Maybe.
Right. Well,
Maybe.
And you are not supposed to be in here.
Tell me that's not an NPC outfit. It's awesome.
last batch of Husker's shine weren't right. Slippery Casper drank maybe half a pint. Still can't see what all from his left eye.
I'm always impressed when people manage to, you know, put on either period accurate or just very close to NPC clothing on their characters. 'Cause I've tried a few times. I can't make it work. Maybe it's also because I mess with my character's bodies a bit too much, I don't know. Like, Pat is a bit broader shoulder, a bit of a bigger chest, bigger arms than your standard. Because he's a ranger, he's, you know, he's a beefy man. And my other character has a big old belly. So, certain outfits just don't work on them. I guess if you just leave the sliders alone for once, maybe you can do some cool stuff. Damn, she is armed to the teeth. I hope you're law. Because if you're a criminal,
Damn low lives.
well, you're likely to make me piss myself.
Through all them mountains. Where's you suppose a man to find some damn peace anymore?
Actually, you'd only make Pat piss himself if he could hear the rattle of the weapons. Otherwise, he really has no reason to fear you. He can't see how scary you look. But I sure can. Look at you. Ugh. You have a clipboard, so you're law. Cool. Good for me. Less to worry about. Woohoo! I worry too much. How scared is Pat today in terms of walking around and stuff? Really? 86%, like, really scared? I don't know. Does that make any sense? I don't think so. Oh, Jesus. She's very kind to a horse that just pretty much put a hoof print in her belly. I'm looking for an excuse for him to start wandering anyway. If any of y'all are actually here, I need an excuse. Give me one. Maybe not during the nighttime, but figure it gives me an excuse to move around a little bit, and it let me check. Lets me check. I can English, don't you question me. It lets me check whether or not there's anybody clocked in at least. If there is, I don't think I'll do a checkup today, but I may try to find out who that is. Maybe I'll send Clara a message being like, hey, tomorrow I might need some help. Something of the sort, I don't know. Need you to check me. But not every day. I think we did that for the first 2 or 3 days, and I think that's quite intense. Yeah. Not doing that every day, but doing it every other day, or maybe once a week going forward, would better match kind of the pace of this. Just some thoughts. Howdy, howdy.
Trading Negro gave me dead chills. I bought him. If I see that boy again, I'll do what I will. I don't take lightly missions.
Ain't like that's nothing new.
Hmm. Let me roll a physical die for one that's gonna feel better. I don't know. I just feel like doing it actually. But I will roll one to see if I'm gonna remove the bandages for a minute or not. Maybe not. How long I been a cowboy for? Mr. Safe String, you know I've been a cowboy for a very long time. Yee-haw to you, motherfucker. Howdy, howdy. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. I've seen you in development hell recently.
You know Black-Eyed Sarah? Yeah, she got the clap again.
Yeah, heard that.
When am I gonna make a heel turn? Brother, I don't do no heel turns. Look at me. I'm blind. Only temporarily, probably, maybe, but we'll see.
Nice morning, ain't it, mister?
Sure is. Howdy.
Morning, sir.
Howdy, howdy, morning to you. You can shoot and blind. Granted, you might not hit what you want to, but... Yeah. I could, but... The thing is... What am I going to shoot, for one? And two, why would I? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't do nothing illegal. Besides, I'm a ranger of the cross and I got a reputation to uphold. The doctor was a she, and she didn't do nothing wrong. In fact, she's probably the reason that I even have the slightest bit of vision. I'm just, like, what is it now? Like 80% blind. That ain't nobody's fault but the one of the local that trampled me.
Morning to you.
Morning, sir. Can you stop stirring trouble inside my head there, safe string? You little rascal, you little chaos goblin. Howdy, mister. You're the devil on people's shoulder, yeah. You're a mite bit worse than just a devil. I tell you, you're a chaos goblin. The devil, well, he just tried to steer you wrong. But a chaos goblin, well, a chaos goblin is another monster all in and of itself. It tries to steer you to the most possible amount of trouble. It may end well and it may end poorly, but I'll be damned if that goblin don't laugh none. Howdy, mister. Okay. I reckon if I ever want to get my ass to Blackwater, I'm gonna have to do it my damn self. I need someone to be a timer. Somebody be the clock in my mind.
Howdy, Pat. I did see your tip at Manzanita, but I'm about to go to sleep for a while. I'm sorry.
Don't you worry about none. You just get yourself some rest, alright?
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I
You're
was
all
in,
good.
like, Saint Denis roads, and then I just got to Manzanita, checked in, and saw your tip there.
Goodness
Been
me,
all
you've
over
had
the
a day.
crossing. I've been all over. Just getting some stuff, getting ingredients, and, doing a small loop.
Right
I,
on.
what are you doing? Are you planning to walk somewhere?
Maybe.
Pat.
What? I can't sit around here all day.
I know, but it's dangerous.
What do you mean? It's daytime. It ain't that dangerous during the daytime.
I mean, there were no wolves just now, so you might be fine.
I
But-
can
yeah,
give
but
it
you-
maybe another 2 to 3 minutes.
And then what?
Well, then I'm gonna have to get moving. I mean,
Oh god, just be careful, okay? I don't want to wake up later and check the tip line and see a tip for like Big Valley.
you're not gonna see a tip for Big Valley for one, 'cause I ain't going to Big Valley.
We are in Big Valley. We're in South Central Big Valley to be exact.
I'm gonna make it at least to the plains.
Just don't walk past Kerrigan's.
Why the hell would I go past Kerrigan's? I don't have a death wish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't go past Kerrigan's.
I'm not gonna. That cat
Okay.
is vicious at the best of
Oh,
times.
I know. Oh, I know. I never go past fucking Kerrigan's. Like when I go to
Exactly.
Blackwater, I was sick the other way.
Well,
Always
and
go
on
past
top
the
of
market.
that, I can't keep the bandages off indefinitely neither, so
Mm-hmm.
I got a limited
Okay.
time window there.
All right. Well, then you get moving. You better not get hurt. Otherwise, that will be terrible.
I will follow the roads. If I hear the least bit of trouble, I will climb on a rock and just shut her there until I can shout at somebody to come and get me off of there.
You know what? That sounds like a great plan.
Perfect. All right.
Okay. Then you be careful, all right?
I will do. You have a good rest.
Yeah, and you be safe. As I said, I don't want to see a tip later.
You're not gonna.
Okay,
Cross my
good.
heart.
Mm, yeah, I'll see that later. I trust you. Just being careful.
All right.
Alrighty. You stay safe, alright?
Have a good one.
Howdy. See you soon, Pad.
See you soon. Have a good one.
You as well.
Well, she's going to sleep worried. Yeah, I didn't roll for stubbornness. I just became increasingly stubborn as this went on. So now I guess we're just walking to Blackwater. This is gonna take a while. Okay, right. Sorry. Before we ran into her, I was saying internal timer. I need someone to be Pat's internal clock. Tell me when we hit 10 minutes from now. And keep in mind, that clock goes down by 2 minutes if there's a really bright sun out. Which currently it's not too bright, but if it gets any brighter than it currently is, timer goes down by 2 minutes. We're down to 8. I'm doing this in Pat's voice to keep it immersive. Kind of. I know you can see a heads-up display. Just get over it. Suspend your disbelief, goddammit. Those of you who have been following around, y'all know the reason I can only keep my bandages off for 10 minutes is because my eyes are very sensitive to the light. So if I keep them off for more than 10 minutes, the likelihood is I'm doing some damage to my already damaged eyes. I can't rightly afford that. So we'll have to see if we can make it within those 10 minutes. If we can't, I will literally be stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Because, like I said to the doctors earlier, I can sort of see the vague outlines of things. And as long as I know the area well, I know how to kind of navigate it. But getting from here all the way back to Strawberry, well, I don't know how well that's gonna go. How long do we have left on that timer? Like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. Howdy. I don't know. This is gonna be tight. I have a feeling I'm not gonna make it. Shit. Well. That's gonna put me in a bit of a bind. Where the heck am I gonna get stuck? What does that sound? Well, there's something in them bushes. Might be able to just make it across the water. I can just... Howdy. Keep focused. Come on, surely I can cross the water. I'll still be stuck, but at least it'll be on a thoroughfare. God damn it. I did not think this through. I cannot afford to have any river water splash into my eyes. Nobody behind me, nobody in front of me. Okay, did anybody keep track of the time? Where are we at? Are we at the 10 minutes yet? Well, holy hot damn, what the fuck is this? Doesn't matter, I can't really see it anyway. Son of a bitch. Well, now I'm screwed. How do I... Yeah, I think I will park myself here. I think this is about right for where we're at. Sitting on the ground, feeling defeated. There's a snake near me somewhere, by the way. I can hear that little shit. Fucking hate snakes. Well, shit. These are the risks you take to give in to your stubborn need to get somewhere. Welcome to RP Consequences. Oh dear. Pat, you poor bastard. I just had to try, and now look at where we are. Fucking goddamn it. Well, I have no idea where this is gonna go, but you'll have to find out in the next chapter. I'm sorry, that's all the time I have to stream today. But I will send you on to somebody that we had a run-in with earlier, which is to say, Garf Life. And I hope y'all enjoy his stream. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good time in the stream. And until next time, please take very good care of yourselves and of those around you. And I will happily welcome you back in the next stream. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.